glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the State Palace Theater, great venue here in New Orleans, for tonight's main event. 12 rounds among heavyweights between these two great warriors.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, his opponents in the blue corner, please welcome Dynamite.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. You know what to do. Let's touch gloves.
The opening bell of this scheduled 12-rounder here. A much-anticipated fight. Round one underway.
Teddy, what do you look for early on when you're analyzing a fight of two power punchers facing off against each other that gives you a clue as to which way this is going?
Who's doing the little things a little bit better? Who's using the jab? Who's controlling range? Hey, who's thinking better?
Protecting his head well with his guard. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one.
Punch and move, punch and move. Side to side, move your head.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. And a nice combo by Dynamite. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. And he's able to land consecutive shots. Well done by the Lion. Hard to believe that they can keep up this pace, but who cares? It's so entertaining while it lasts.
It's been a recent trend, Teddy, where we've seen in the heavyweight division a lot of Eastern Europeans dominating. Why do you think that is?
Same thing in basketball. I don't think they're the better athletes, but you know what? There's an urgency. There's a real hunger. This is their opportunity. The fighters over here, and the basketball players for that part, they have too many options here. Over there, they make the most of it, and fundamentally, they're very sound.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Ten seconds remaining in this round. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Blocks that punch. There's another left hand from him. You know, that jab is so basic, so simple, but as you can see, so very effective for him early on in this fight.
Yeah, well, he's telling his opponent, you're not coming onto my property. You know, I have a dog here, and this dog bites.
Puts it fourth, and now, oh, crashes home with the uppercut. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Putting his punches together, landing 2 shots there. Good defensive skill. Halfway through round number 2. Nice strike after catching one by the Lion. Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him. Good strong combo. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Mistargeted. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. He missed with that headshot. And a big right hand by Dynamite. Last 10 seconds. Good combination on the 1-2 by Dynamite. Well, he's sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a nonstop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
Good job with another left hand. What a chin.
And can you believe the shots this guy's absorbing?
Oh, very nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. Good defensive skill. Combo lands to the head. Now this is exactly what I love out of an offensive fighter, Teddy. A guy who's able to put together the multi-punch combinations and make it look like it's just the sweet science.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you can do when you have good fundamentals. Not just good physical ability. That's only part of the equation. But just good technical ability. And that's what he's doing. He's snapping his punches. They're nice and clean. They're crisp. They're short. They're together.
Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Way to block there. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Blocks that punch. He's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Throws a counter punch there. Undoubtedly, the most effective element of his entire arsenal tonight is his jab. He's so committed to fighting on the outside, and he's jabbing away beautifully.
Well, Customato used to tell me, Teddy, when you're in doubt, jab. Well, this fighter, when he's been in doubt, he's jabbed. When he's been sure of himself, he's jabbed, as you said.
Oh, he gets hit by a left hand that he had no clue on.
Come on now, guys. Come on. Keep this.
The Lions now got to deal with swelling. Nice block by Dynamite. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Able to show you his blocking ability.
Move your head.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by the Lion. Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. Oh, and you can see now he's starting to target that jab with more and more confidence. So the end of the round. And now a chance to put the pieces back together. He got stunned in that last round.
Yeah, well, he has to get those birds out of his head right now. You know, open that cage up and let them fly out there. And the best way to do that is find out why he got stunned. What did he get hit with?
Doing well on the outside. Boy, he's really working well on the outside, isn't he?
Yeah, he's doing a great job of disciplining himself. You know, we talk about power, we talk about speed, we talk about all those virtues, but just controlling himself and making sure he controls the distance, a distance that's got him winning the fight.
Lands the counter. Teddy, I guess they wanted it. Look at this action going right out there, wasting no time.
No, these guys are impatient. They couldn't wait to get at each other.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Super two-punch combo by Dynamite. Holy cow! He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments.
So far tonight, he was being completely outworked, but
guys,
now
keep
we
apart.
see
Punch
him
it out.
being more
Come
the
on, punch it
aggressor.
out.
Well, it was starting to get a little late. He understood he needed to change things a little.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Boy, what guts. What guts to stay in there and gather yourself again after he was taking a beating.
Yeah, what guts, what instincts, and what a set of whiskers.
What a fight. What a great, great, non-stop action fight this has been. Very accurate work. Three-punch combination serves him well. Blocks that belt line well. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. There's the headshot, but he parries it away.
Stay away from the inside.
And this round comes to an end. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas ringside. I'm just looking up at the corner here at this guy that just got tagged, Teddy, this fighter who just got stunned. And I'm thinking, boy, it's like the air's come out of him a bit. He looks just so dejected now.
Yeah, you know, right now he's on the side.
Oh, and he is hurt after that series of punches.
He needs to start moving that head.
You see how he does that right there? How he just pushes away. Completely turned his offense off. You can see that he's just in an extreme defensive posture, but still, his opponent is scoring here.
Look, the extreme defensive posture is a problem, but if he was moving his head with his hands up, at least there'd be misses there. When his opponent would miss, there'd be an opening to come back where even if you didn't come back, his opponent would be a little worried about sitting in there on you. He'd have to think defense. Right now, he's only thinking offense.
Boy, just staying on the outside away from danger and scoring well. Dynamite's getting caught with headshots. But Teddy, to me this is pretty simple. Move your head.
Otherwise, the other guy will. And he's been moving his head for him all night.
Nice combination, throwing more than one, both scored there. Crashes to the canvas from that hook. So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown, but Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Come on, side to side.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head.
Come on, come on.
Well, what do they say, Teddy? Something's got to stick. That combination was something.
Well, you know what it was? The first couple punches were throwaway punches, set up the later punches.
Oh, very nice. Smart counter punch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
6 rounds in the books, 6 to go. Well, earlier we saw they got hit hard and went down. Now, he's not even willing to put himself in a position where that can happen again. He's so cautious. He's so defensive.
And listen, you need that defensive instinct. You need that mindset, because if you just walk in there without any thought of that, without any fear, you're going to get caught with everything. But now it's too much in control. He has to understand, I can still throw, make a little adjustment, throw at the right time, and not get caught. He has to get back into that kind of set.
Really brought it that time. A 4-punch combination. Throws a counter punch there. What guts it takes, what commitment it takes to keep up with this kind of a pace. The action's been nonstop.
No, the one thing I can tell you is this is where you don't worry about pace. You don't think about pace. Otherwise, you could not be doing what these guys are doing. They're just going round to round.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Showing you some defense there with the block. "90 seconds to go here in this round. He's committed to that jab, and he doesn't just throw one out there, but brings the second one immediately behind it. Able to counter that attack. Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
Holy cow! Lands a big hook.
Keep your head moving.
Keep it going.
Blocks that punch. Good job fighting from the outside. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Targeted counter punch by Dynamite. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a non-stop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score.
Double up your punches. 1, 2, 1, 2.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Well-targeted combination by Dynamite. Parries that punch away. Good-looking counter punch. The Lion's having a field day against his opponent. Now, if you're standing opposite him, you got to solve this, or else it's just going to snowball. It's going to go downhill quick. You're going to lose this fight.
No, you do, Joe. The conventional way, the standard way that everyone's used to seeing with a tall guy that's keeping range like this is you work your way in. But there's another way, too. Maybe you step out and you get him to give up his height, his range, invite him in a little bit, and then all of a sudden, bang, you slam the trap on him.
Good, strong combo. Halfway through this round. Good way to protect the midsection. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese. He used distance.
60 seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round. Oh, good stuff there. 2 in a row by the Lion. The Lion's opponent is saying to himself, I can't believe this. Every time this guy throws, it seems like he lands. He's very judicious with his work.
Yeah, and that's not by accident. You know, that's his temperament. He has that kind of temperament. If you went out with the guy, you talk to the guy, you know, he thinks before he says things. He doesn't just, you know, let his mouth go. He doesn't just let his hands go. He lets them go when he thinks he should.
He's bleeding from the side of his face there. Well, he's got the attitude. Something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision, where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
Wow! He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. How about that? 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. All landing. Blocks the headshot. And there's the left hand working well for him again. He has reached that point in the fight where his only chance is to cash in and hit lotto here. He needs that grand slam, that big knockout punch, doesn't he?
Yeah, and he doesn't have a pen in his hand where he can fill out the numbers, but he does have a couple fists. And what he's going to have to do is find a specific place to aim a shot. Look for one moment, one spot.
Able to dismiss that body shot. Able to counter that attack. You know, I wonder if he's taking his man lightly because he is up on the scorecards, but you can see that he is being pressured and pushed.
You know, he's in there with a real solid guy. I don't think he's taking him lightly. It's just that he's in there in the kind of waters he's never been before. Deep waters. And he's swimming harder than he's ever had to swim before.
We'll see how he holds up with that bloody nose, because a bloody nose in a fight can really cut your win. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
This round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
Well, they both have high engines. They have motors that never stop going.
Lands is the counter.
The Lion's showing that he has an understanding about balance, about angles, about footwork. What does his opponent need to understand to deal with it?
Well, he has to figure out a way to take the air out of those tires. Give him a couple flats. That's what he's got to do. And there's no better way to give a guy a flat than to go to that body.
Keep working the jab.
The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
He's got to know that the eye's getting worse. The swelling is really more pronounced right now, but I don't see any defensive changes.
And you know what? I don't see any urgency either. You just touched on it. I don't see him where he's starting to get to the place where, you know, he's firing at the kind of rate that you would want to see a guy firing back at when he's in such a perilous position right now. He has to know that this fight is close to being stopped. He's got to start acting like a guy that's at the cliff, and he doesn't want to go over that cliff.
Now he's getting into a groove. You can tell he just landed a three-punch combination. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Good block there by Dynamite. Big headshot puts him down.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Good counter punch. Oh, the Lions almost out of it there. He was stunned. Dynamite's mounting a comeback here, Teddy. Things were going against him. Now the tide is turned.
Good things come to those who wait or those who persevere. He persevered, good things are happening.
Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Holy cow! The Lions in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned.
It's like a light switch just went on. All of a sudden, he's the aggressor now.
Well, it's like your parents came in the room and they put that switch on. His corner, not his parents, told him, get on this guy.
More than one, and it's just what he wants. Throws a counter punch there. Good work now, backing up what he did. Teddy, I know you swear by it, and we're seeing it right in front of us. Good fighter, likes to fight on the outside, who's having a stellar night with that jab.
Hey, look, if you're going to be an accountant, you better know math. You better know how to add. You're going to be a good fighter, as far as I'm concerned. You better have a good jab.
This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
So you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
2 minutes of non-stop action. Now the final minute has arrived. Good job staying away from the danger there. The Lions now fighting two opponents. The man opposite him and his eyes swelling.
Yeah, but you can't panic, Joe. This is boxing. You know, this is not the opera. These things happen, and champions win under these conditions. So right now, believe it or not, strategy. You got to stay calm. And you got to start thinking, okay, it's this eye that's swollen. I'm going to keep the fight on the side of the ring where I can see with my good eye. You got to really think that clearly in these kind of conditions.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic. And that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Blocks the headshot. Dynamite's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Oh, everybody will tell you can't get away with that. What a big, wide, sweeping whiff that was.
Well, you can get away with it if the guy doesn't want to throw back. But if this guy wants to start throwing back, then you're not getting away with it.
Oh, what an exchange. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. Combo lands upstairs. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by Dynamite. Neither man slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. He got rocked earlier in this fight. I don't see him changing much up, Teddy. Would you be advising him that now is time for an adjustment?
Well, you have to have a plan B, maybe even a plan C when you come into it. Maybe he doesn't have one. Now, if he doesn't have one, you're not going to tell him to start changing up, because then you're basically saying, I don't know what to do, but, you know, we're in trouble.
Been stunned. I don't know what was said to him in the corner, but now he's the busier man.
And he needs to be before any more time goes by.
Last round of an entertaining fight. Now, for the judges' scores, let's send it up to the ring announcer.
All three judges score the fight. A unanimous decision. Your winner, the Lion.
He's your winner by unanimous decision, Teddy.
Well, the question from the beginning was, could he get inside and make it his kind of fight? He did.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time at the fights.